What's up, everybody? My name is Ron Empire, and welcome to my channel. Welcome back, everybody. Today, we're going to check out a game called Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. This game is coming out next week on February 18th. So this is a demo, and I did talk to the publisher about getting an early embargo, but unfortunately the embargo is very tight and very strict. So the embargo is lifting the same day as the release, and they told me that I'm free to cover the demo early if I wanted to. And the demo just got updated this morning. It does now include the new features that's coming out next week on the 18th. It also includes licensed music for the TV show Star Trek Voyager in the main menu. And then they've also got two voice actors from the show, Tom Paris and Tuvok. They got them to do the voice lines last minute, and it was kind of a last minute surprise. Originally, it was not going to have any voiceovers, I think. I mean, they were hoping, but I guess they managed to pull it through. Unfortunately, Captain Janeway is not voicing in this game unless there is some surprise last minute, dialogues from her. But according to the credits, she's not in there. So I don't know. I would have preferred Captain Janeway all the way through. That would have been okay with me. Or at least Jerry Ryan, 7 of 9 later on. Since she's not part of the original crew, I guess kind of makes sense not to have her. Anyways, let me read to you the description here off the Steam. Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown is a story-driven survival strategy game in which the fate of the iconic starship is in your hands. Take the helm, manage the ship and resources, and make difficult decisions. Will you be able to bring home the ship and its crew? And I did do a coverage of this last time. It was actually fun and interesting. And my only concern, which I'm not sure is going to be an issue or not, will be the licensed music, the copyright music that is playing in the main menu. So we'll see. I might have to scrub the audio out, but it's only in the main menu, so it's not that bad. Developer is GameXite. And the publisher is Daedalic Entertainment. Daedalic Entertainment is the same publisher for Bloodgrounds, New Cycle, and Capes. And those are the games that I actually have gotten keys from them in the past for. So really appreciate them hooking me up. And I'm expecting to get a key for this very soon to cover this next week on launch. All right, let's go ahead and enable the audio here and then check out the settings. All right, let me show you all the language choices. Now, I did read that the voice lines are also in English and Dutch. I think English and Dutch are the two, or German, I think. Deutsch, I think that's German, right? Sorry, German. So I'm surprised the actors actually read German voice lines, so that is interesting. We'll see. We'll find out, though. I don't know. I'm curious. But it is listed in the credits that the German voiceovers have the actors credited for that. Alright, what else? Graphics. I'm not going to mess with any of this. I think these are all my settings from last time. I'm going to leave all this alone. And I'm going to leave all that alone. Okay. And let me bump up the audio here a little bit because it's going to have voiceovers. And let's go ahead and do a new save.
So, a few days back, this Captain Janeway breezes into my cozy penal colony like she owns the place. She's stern and smells like coffee and regulations. And the kicker? She's served with my old man on the Albatani. Turns out her security chief, Tuvok, was playing spy on a Maquis ship that vanished in the Badlands. Now Janeway needs that missing ship found, and because of my past associations, I'm apparently the resident expert on the Badlands. I find the missing Maquis, she puts in a good word for me at my next parole review. Simple. Still, the view is infinitely better than a holding cell. It's not every day you get a front row seat on a brand new Intrepid-class starship's maiden voyage. The USS Voyager. Might even get to touch the helm.
You know, this portrait down here is pretty good, actually. Very spot on close. Gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. Ensign Kim, you're fresh from the academy, ready for your first deep space assignment? Reporting for duty, Captain. It's an honor to be here. I hope I live up to your expectations. Ensign Kim, I trust you've already met Tom Paris, our esteemed observer, a former Maquis pilot who will help us search the Badlands for the Maquis vessel. With all due respect, ma'am, observer is hardly a title befitting my talents. I'm the best damn pilot in this sector. Call me Pilot Extraordinaire Ensign. The Maquis? Wow. I've heard a lot of stories about them. Relax, I was with the Maquis only for a few weeks before I was captured and sent to a lovely little penal colony in New Zealand. Penal colony? Enough chatter, gentlemen. All hands, this is the captain. Report to your stations. Helm, take us into the Badlands. Maximum warp. Into the Badlands. The Badlands, a treacherous region of space where violent plasma storms can cripple even the most advanced starships. Captain Janeway observes the swirling chaos from the view screen, a subtle smile playing on her lips. She's ready for the challenge. Now, Into the Badlands is also a TV show. That was a very fun TV show, by the way. Scanners are picking up no other vessels in the system, Captain. It's your time to shine, Mr. Paris. Any idea where your former colleagues might be hiding? I wasn't exactly Maquis of the year, Captain, but that they did prefer underground bases, remote planets, and... Captain, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm reading a coherent Tetryon beam scanning us, and a displacement wave heading toward us. Incoming. A colossal wave of turbulent energy surges towards Voyager, its power dwarfing anything the crew has ever seen. With no time to analyze the threat, emergency measures are initiated. Red alert, helm. Evasive maneuvers. Too late. The wave will intercept us in 5 seconds. Brace for impact. This is where everyone rocks back and forth. Aftermath. As the crew regains consciousness, they find their bridge in total devastation. Twisted metal, sparkling consoles, and injured crewmates paint a grim picture. What just happened? Damage report. Major hull and deck damage. The transporters are offline and we're receiving casualty reports. Bridge to sickbay. Doctor, I've got injured crew on the bridge. Doctor? Damn. Captain, we're losing systems across multiple decks. The deuterium tanks are empty. Warp core's gone to gray mode. We're on reserves. Barely. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Scan for the nearest source of deuterium. External sensors are offline. Stellar cartography must be down. Voyager's blind, Captain. Janeway to engineering. We need stellar cartography back online now. Click on the question mark with the icon circle 1 on the left of the screen to revisit any tutorial screen on the controller. Press D, left 2 times. Okay. Activate stellar cartography in the lower left part of the ship. To activate it, open the main menu. It's by selecting the room and switching the power supply. Yeah, cool. Tutorial, activate room, switch on. Blah, blah, blah. To activate, open its menu by selecting the room, switching on the power supply. Okay, 2. Okay. Now, this is turn-based for the most part, except for when you do combat, I believe. Or at least it's you do it at your own pace. Okay, switching on. Captain, sensors are picking up something out there, but what Harry is trying to stammer is we're not in the Badlands anymore. It's missing some music or something. What is that thing? Where are we? There's some audio, right? Oh, it looks like I can move this back and forth. It's kind of cool. Continue. If sensors are working, we just jumped over 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. The Delta Quadrant? How? Captain, life support. Systems are failing. This array will have to wait, Mr. Paris. Take the helm. Find us deuterium's source. Find us a deuterium source. Scan points of interest. Marked with a white question mark. Okay, these are just basically outline highlights, bullet points. Marked with question marks to reveal resource. That's number 2. Scan until you reveal deuterium, the fuel source. That is number 3. Okay, sure. So this reminds me a lot of Star Control 2, where you have a ship and you're going around the universe to save the world, or save the universe, I guess. And here in this game, obviously, you want to try to get home, do the stories, the missions, the weekly missions, or whatever the missions are. And then we have to scan each of these planets looking for resources, like Star Control 2. We got to harvest it and then use it to expand and build the ship. And also maintain, I guess, morale by providing food with the resource, deuterium or something. So one of these things convert into food, and they need that. And energy, I believe. And then, what else? A little bit like IXION, right? Colony builder there. Alright. What else? I guess, where am I? I'm right here, right? Right there. And that's the array. It is procedurally generated, so you can play this different runs. Developer did say that there are multiple, I guess, repeatable runs where you can actually take different choices. It's a what-if scenario. It is entirely possible to not follow the story, the TV show. You might get different outcomes. So that's kind of interesting. No data. Scan, right click. Let's grab the deuterium then. Okay, navigate your ship by traveling to various locations. While traveling, time passes in the form of cycles. That's only when you travel. When visiting points of interest, you can choose between different approaches with different risk and outcomes. The different colors of the chance bar represent the possible outcomes. Dark green and light green, excellent and good outcomes. High rewards such as extra resources, morale increase, etc. Yellow is average outcomes, can include minor setbacks. Orange and red, bad and terrible outcomes lead to low rewards, and medium to major setbacks, like destroyed rooms, hull damage, or severe injuries. Okay. Alright, so that is my deuterium, right? That is the 2 circle. There's 2 purple bars, or sorry, purple balls. A plus symbol with it. Sort of like atoms. Let's scan this one too. And that one is duranium. That's another resource. That's this over here, right? Tritanium. That's food. Science points. Dilithium. Dilithium, right? That is for the power core for the warp drive. Bio Neuro Gel Pack. Borg nanites. Ooh. That is interesting. Okay, well, what else? Let's take a look at this. Nothing to reveal. I don't think it costs anything to scan, right? Yeah, it costs nothing to scan. I might as well scan. Is there a WASD? Can I move the map? Oh, I can move the map. Okay. Now, this is the closest, right? And we need to collect 250? Playing a course! Okay. Captain, we found an abandoned ship adrift in space. It's powered down, but structurally sound, with sealed storage compartments. Leave the storage alone and focus on salvaging the other part of the ship. Destroy the vessel and salvage the debris. Torpedo bay. I don't have any torpedoes. Let's take this. Nice. Okay. Captain, we can now deactivate gray mode. Captain, ready to increase warp core input. The warp core is the reactor that powers the ship. To generate energy, it continuously consumes deuterium. Depending on the reactor level, you produce more energy, but more deuterium is required. Increase the power output by selecting main engineering and switching the warp core to a higher tier 3. Okay. Our energy levels are returning to normal, Captain. Good, now what about this thing, this array? I can't tell, Captain, but our sensors detected a Maquis vessel next to it. Scan for life signs, 100% chance. Optional. Try to hail them. Hail them. No response, Captain. Scan for life signs. Scan the ship for life signs, Ensign. There's no one on board, Captain. Scan the array. With an extra 35% chance. What about the array? Several life forms on board, Captain. Success. Is one of them Vulcan? I'm not sure, Captain. The signals are weak. We'll just have to see for ourselves. I want the transporter room repaired and ready. Mr. Paris, get us to duranium deposit. Get us to a duranium deposit. We need to repair it. We'll need it to repair the transporter room. Alright, let's go there. Your fuel, deuterium, your fuel that powers the warp drive, duranium and tritanium, essential for construction and repair. Crew is needed to operate the key systems in rooms. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. I need to go there, right? Set a course. Collect any easy resources. Use the tractor beam to try to clamp up the debris for easier collection. Okay, let's go for this one then. So this is a dice roll, right? Green is good. I guess yellow is mediocre. We now have all the duranium we need. Engineering is standing by to repair the transporter, Captain. Damaged rooms are not operational. Select a room to bring up the room controls. If you have the resources and work teams needed, you can initiate repairs. Okay, repair, right? Okay. We need 1 in 14. We do have a guy, right? Work team, we have one that's idle. As time passes by. Transporters are back online, Captain. Mr. Paris, set course for the array. It's time we got some answers. Ensign Kim and Mr. Paris, get ready for your first away mission. Graphics is really nice, actually. Away missions represent a series of challenges. Heroes possesses skills and traits. Select heroes with the matching skills for your away team. That guy. And that guy. He's gained a little bit of a weight here in this model. I don't recall him being that heavy and wide. His face shouldn't... I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't recall him looking like that. It's kind of a little overweight there. One too many cheeseburgers there. I mean, I don't really have any other choices, so these are my only choices, so it's not like I can make any thoughtful decisions here, right? Decide on an approach and select the hero to complete the challenge with the appropriate skill. If the skill is lower than the requirement, the success chance is displayed. Captain, we have to materialize, and we seem to have materialized in the middle of a cornfield. This place, it's eerily similar to Earth, but something's off. Any suggestions on what to do next? Look for any footprints or strange noises. Scan for any life signs or strange energy signatures. I can only do one or the other. This one has a higher odds of success. Alright, it does have a higher odd. Yeah, I mean, obviously not that one, right? Both of them, that doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't think of it. Slightly higher odd. Or odds here. Okay, let's go with this. Scan for any life signs or strange energy signatures. Oh, gotta confirm it. Harry and Tom use their tricorders to scan for life signs in it and detect a strange energy spike emanating from a nearby area. Following the readings, they navigate through the corn and find a farm with people working the fields. An old man sits on the porch of a nearby farmhouse, strumming a banjo. After a challenge, the participating team members are fatigued and their skill values are reduced. Let them rest for the next challenge to recover and plan ahead accordingly. Well, I didn't pick him, so I think he should be fine for the next run or challenge. Captain, this old man seems harmless enough. He might know what's going on here. How should we approach him? Okay. That is high chance, and he's not fatigued. Demand to know what's going on. No, right? Try to read his body language for any clues. Argue with facts that this can't be a farm on Earth, and you want to know what's going on. Alright, that's my best bet, right? Confirm. Harry and Tom discreetly observe the old man trying to analyze his body language. Something feels off, like he's putting on an act, but they can't quite put his finger on why. They still haven't fixed that text. They can't put his finger on why. I think they meant to say they can't put their finger on why. Oh my god, they still have this in the dialogue. Let me screenshot that and paste it to the devs here. Okay, so what is it? But they can't quite put his finger on why. The old man seems perplexed by their presence, muttering about Harry and Tom being early and how it is not their turn yet. He invites them to stay on the farm and wait, offering them some fresh corn cobs. Okay. Continue. You can select more than one hero for a challenge if they possesses the required skill. If the accumulated skill value is equal or higher than the required number, you have a chance for a critical success. Golden part of the chance bar, which is the yellow. Oh, you want yellow, right? Yellow is good. Ha! Yellow is good, guys. The old man isn't much help. We'll try to find the Maquis ourselves. There's a large barn behind the farmhouse. It's missing an A. The tricorder readings are off the charts. There's definitely something strange about it, especially that back wall. Man, they really need people proofreading this. If this is how it is, I can't imagine what the rest of the game is going to be like, right? With spelling errors galore. Investigate the barn for a hidden door. That's higher chance, right? That's even higher. And with him is actually even better. So we want the golden choice. Try to find a way to break the illusion of the wall. I also get... what is that? Blue one? Deuterium, right? Deuterium. Whatever this is. Deuterium. I can't roll over it anymore. But I'm pretty sure it's this deuterium. And this is duranium. Tom and Harry try to disrupt the energy field, causing a flicker in the air. But before they can break the illusion, the people from the field burst in, wielding farm tools as weapons. The old man appears and reveals the barn is an illusion, the back wall dissolving to show a bluish, glowing room where unconscious people, including a tattooed man and half Klingon woman, lie on surgical tables. Okay. Alright, continue. Sometimes you have to make major decisions that influence how the story proceeds. These decisions are marked with a golden outline. Okay. These people must be the missing Maquis. They are being held here, Captain. We must get them out of here. So we can wake up the pilot. Oh, sorry. Pilot, wake up the tattooed man. Quick-witted, wake up the half-Klingon woman. Well, we have a higher chance with her, right? Yeah, let's go with her. This is Chakotay on the left, and then what's her name? Gosh, I forgot her name. Voyager crew. B'Elanna, right? Torres. B'Elanna Torres, and the left is Chakotay. Alright, yeah, let's go ahead and wake up B'Elanna. Harry sprints towards the half-Klingon woman, hoping to rouse her. Rouse? Hoping to rouse her as he reaches out. The old man stops him, a look of concern on his face. Before Harry can react, a blinking white light fills the room and everything goes blank. Okay. I didn't get the gold. Successful challenges 4, critical successes 0, injury-free bonus, sector 1, total, yeah, okay. Tom Paris unavailable. Okay, he is no longer with us. A sudden return. Captain Janeway anxiously awaits the return of her away team when Harry Kim unexpectedly materializes behind her. What happened to the array? What happened on the array? Whoa, I'm back on Voyager. What happened over there, Mr. Kim? We lost contact with you for several hours. Hours? We were just there, right, Tom? Tom? Seems like he's still on the array, I hope. Captain, we're being hailed by the Maquis. Starfleet. What you did to our commander. I don't know what you did to our commander, but I can still ram this wreck into your precious starship. Alright, so this is slightly different than my previous coverage because they changed the angle now to the view screen. And I believe somebody had made these suggestions, and feedback-wise, I think that's a very good suggestion. It really gives me that vibe from the original Star Trek 25th anniversary game. Like, there was like a very old DOS Star Trek game a while back, and it was basically the original Star Trek, and the view screen was actually the viewpoint of the game, which was really cool. And I think seeing this is much better than the previous, where you were just constantly looking at Janeway. So it does flip back and forth, which is nice. Ramus, one of our own, is also missing. It would make sense to postpone the ramming until we're all accounted for. Does that sound reasonable? Somebody in chat asked, the Greenhorn game says, oh, so it's starting from the beginning of the show story-wise. Yes. So, the way this is working, or at least how I understand it, is it's story-driven, linearly, sort of, all the way through the end, but there are choices along the way that will be different, creating what-if scenarios. So if you happen to ditch somebody or whatever, or you choose not to save somebody or whatever, you will continue on without that person for the rest of the game and play out the story to see what happens otherwise. So it is interesting in the sense of a choose-your-own-adventure to figure out what, like a lot of choose-your-own-adventure games, I mean, there's multiple endings already written, but they always guide you towards that end, you know what I mean? So just because you know how the story may end, it may not always end exactly the same way. So I think that is what makes this game a little bit different. So your knowledge from the show may or may not always be the same, but at the start of the game, it will slightly be familiar. Because I do know, like, last time I played this twice, just to see the different outcomes. Of the demo, I mean. Anyways, does that sound reasonable? We're beaming over. It's kind of nice, actually, the graphics there. Face to face, despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of the Maquis crew is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary as they prepare to discuss their shared predicament. Continue. Don't play games, Starfleet. We're armed and ready to defend ourselves. She's already in position to work, which is hilarious. Yeah, you missed the part where I said that it slightly follows the story from the beginning to the end, but along the way, the journey is going to be a little different based on your choices. It's what-if scenarios. It's kind of like a choose-your-own-adventure book. And you may also have possible different outcomes in the end, too. And of course, you could fail, too. That's the other thing. Don't play games. Yeah, we're armed and ready to defend ourselves. Yeah, sure. I wouldn't have it any other way. Glad to have you back, Tuvok. Tuvok recruited. Likewise, Captain Ms. Torres, I misinformed you that I was assigned to infiltrate the Maquis. I never liked you, Vulcan. That is unsurprising. I assure you, I performed my Maquis duties to the highest standards. Petaque. What the hell's Petaque? You win some, you lose some. Let's focus on bringing Mr. Paris and your commander back. His name is Chakotay, and we can't get back in that easy. They're sealed, and their communications are cut off. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whatever's jamming our communications. Report back as soon as you have a solution. Captain, the ship status remains critical. Repair protocols are imperative. We require resources and the engineering office to mobilize additional workforces. Prioritize life support, secure core decks, and restore Deck 5 functionality. First, to gain access to the engineering office. To be able to supply power to a room, you need to activate the life support unit of the corresponding deck. The life support unit consumes energy, so plan accordingly. Okay. Well, this is that's the holodeck over there. That's the engineering office, right? Let's switch this on. It requires 18 power. Life support restored on Deck 5, Captain. Engineering office is now accessible. And of course, it's a mess. We'll have to fix it before we can even use it. Engineering office. Repair. It requires 1 crew, 2 cycles, and 8 duranium. Provides up to 1 work team. Work teams are required to perform repairs, construction and hull repair on board of Voyager. Okay, cool. Repair. Repairs in progress. Until completion, it would be logical to scan all places in the system and gather more deuterium, and duranium. Got it. I've already scanned everything. Yeah, I've already scanned everything. Well, 2 cycles, right? We need to move 2 times. What do we need more of? We need more duranium. Three cycles away. 5 cycles away. Let's go here. Set a course, Mr. Kim. Impulse drive. Let's go. Close the report to automatically finish all actions, activate all activatable rooms, and collect all resources from removed rooms. Enter ship to manage manually. Engineering office fully operational again, Captain. We now have an additional work team to carry out 2 tasks simultaneously. Building or repairing rooms, even clearing debris, occupies work teams. To be able to carry out several tasks at the same time, obtain additional teams by building or upgrading engineering offices. Logically, we should now focus on Deck 2 and the mess hall to ensure the crew's food supply, maintaining their physical endurance. This requires reactivating life support in that section first. The morale bar shows your current morale, the change to morale per cycle, and icons indicating your crew's needs. Open the overview screen and switch to morale to get detailed info about your crew's needs. Your decisions in ship management, food crew quarters, and events affect crew morale. If morale falls to 0, the crew mutinies, and the game is over. That actually happened to me once. My morale dropped because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Switch on. Life support restored on Deck 2, Captain. Access to the mess hall is now possible. However, it has sustained extensive damage. Emergency rations are currently deployed. After repair, the crew can access replicator rations again. After repair, the crew can access replicator rations again. Three cycles. Oh my goodness. Repairs in progress. Until completion, we should address new accommodations. The ruined room must be cleared to create room for residential sections. The ship is heavily damaged and many parts are destroyed beyond repair. To free up building space, you first have to remove the remnants of the old. Select the room and give the order to clear the debris. Removing debris takes time cycles to pass the time travel on the map. Clear. While waiting for our work teams to finish, we should continue to collect more resources. Sounds like a plan. That's all I got. Let's leave the storage alone and focus on the salvaging other parts of the ship. Sure. Lost due to full storage and total storage. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, we need more storage. Storage is full. Oh. Okay, alright. Let's go. I forgot about the storage full thingy. Mess hall. Life support active. Provides the crew with a place where they can gather for meals and to relax away from their duty stations. Mess hall repairs are completed, Captain. We should switch to replicator rations now. It would enhance crew well-being. You can always use emergency rations, which don't require resources but lower morale. The crew is used to consume premium rations is used to consuming premium rations made by the replicator. Those increase morale but consume deuterium. The crew is used? That's kind of weird, right? I don't think you want to say the crew is used to consume premium rations. Yeah, that sentence is way, way awkward. The crew is used to consuming premium rations. I don't think they want to say the crew is used. But okay. That just sounds way too mechanical and way too, I guess, impersonal, right? As if crew is just a resource and not people. The crew is the heart and, like machines or whatever, right? The crew is the heart and soul of the Voyager. A crew is required to operate rooms, but needs quarters, rations, and treatment when they are sick or injured. Morale influences how productive your crew is working. Work teams are required to perform repairs, construction, and hull repair on board of Voyager. On board Voyager, why would you need of? Right? Work teams are required to perform repairs, construction, and hull repairs on board Voyager. Sure. Toggle power. Okay. So this is a colony sim. It kind of reminds me a little bit of The Altar. Maybe a little of XCOM and maybe Auction Not Included-ish in some ways, because I kind of build my room like this. And Auction Not Included. But very XCOM-ish like, and XCOM the remake, where you have the base underground and it's a sideways view. Kind of also like Goblin Stone. But yeah, the Altar is like this too. The Altered, right? I think it's the Altered. That's the game by the Frostpunk dev, 11-Bit Studios. Alright, well this one is premium. Let's give them premium. Replicator rations are now issued to the crew. Oh shit, we don't have any, right? Maybe I should change it. Wait until the ruined room is cleared. Keep exploring the system while repairs are in progress. Replicates food for crew per cycle. It's required to replicate food for all 50 crew per cycle. 1 for 3. 17 for 50. Okay. I don't have any heroes. I see. I need to make room, right? Their morale's low because they don't have rooms. I need to travel to the next system. Oh, it's repaired. Alright, let's enter. Ruin room removed concluded. Maybe we should rebuild some crew quarters now. It'll do wonders for morale, Captain. To build new rooms, select the empty building space to bring up the construction menu. If you have enough work teams and resources, you can build a room. Every room needs a corresponding area, so plan accordingly. Work technology, right? It's curious, missing technology. It says missing. Combat. Select a technology, crew. Holodeck, sick bay, officers' quarters, crew. Emergency quarters. Accommodate 12 crew in crammed limited Quarters, -1 per cycle. Your crew is the lifeblood of your ship. Each room requires personnel to operate. So keep this in mind while adding new rooms or upgrades. Don't forget to provide the necessary accommodation or morale may drop faster than you like. We need to get better rooms, right? Accept Tuvok's comms request. Captain, the array's jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communication. Let's hope they respond. Hail the array. Or who's this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. I remember that voice, Captain. It's the old man with the banjo. But his form is entirely different compared to how he appeared on the array. I'm Captain Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. We mean you no harm. We just want our people back. Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You'll just have to leave them. Appeal to his humanity. Tell us where they are. Try to intimidate him. Give them back. Send them back. Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Let B'Elanna talk. All the chances are the same. Optional. Scan the array for Tom and Chakotay. I won't rely on the words of a stranger. Scan the array for life signs of Tom and Chakotay. No sign of them, Captain, and no human life forms indicated at all. Who or what we are talking to right now? Well, these are all the same choices. Well, he's not human, right? Doesn't matter, really. We are entrusted with their safety. Their families and friends rely on us to bring them home. They are our responsibility. I understand, but I had no choice. There just isn't enough time. Time for what? I must honor a debt that can never be repaid. Find something that cannot be found. Find something that cannot be found. What kind of debt? Maybe we can help. Weren't you listening? It can't be repaid. All I can do is protect them. No, you're stealing my time. Don't you understand? I don't have time. Not enough time. We've been cut off, Captain. Damn it. We haven't gotten any closer to closer to Paris and Chakotay. You managed to get something. You Starfleet don't know how to fight, but you sure talk good. Captain, if I may. I have observed that the array has been sending energy pulses towards the 5th planet of the neighboring system ever since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our missing crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be the most logical next step. It's the only lead we have. Thoughts, Miss Torres? I don't like this any more than you do, but it'll be easier if we work together, Captain. Helm, set a course for the 5th planet of the neighboring system. Let's find our people. Set a course for the 5th planet in the neighboring system. Maximum warp. The sector map shows the entire sector with several star systems. You can either travel directly to another system, or you can scan the system first and select a specific pole to visit. Point of interest? Oh, it's POI, not L. POI is point of interest. Okay, so we go somewhere else, right? I do want this extra resource here first before leaving. Alright. We got a little bit more, right? Let's go. The second one, right? The 5th. Maximum warp. Engage. Accommodates 12 crews in crammed, limited quarters. -1 morale per cycle. Energy use. Wait, we need more of that, right? Our morale is kind of low. I don't have the resources. Shield generator, sick bay, science lab. That's sick bay, right? We do have the people for that. Alright, that's fine. Let's go. I need to go back, right? Okay. Okay. This one right here, right? Let's scan this first. I mean, it's free, right? There's no time passage for scanning. Interesting. Alright, well, that's our mission goal. 4 cycles. 4 cycles. 5 cycles. Yeah, let's go to the mission goal first. Set a course! The ship's primary medical facility heals injured or sick crew and heroes over time. Capacity to heal up to 5 crew simultaneously. Injured and sick crew will be placed in the sick bay automatically. After treatment, they'll go back to work. Increase the efficiency of sick bay by assigning a stable hero. No life support. I guess holodeck requires both of those. Oh, I guess that's turbo lift. Okay, that is a turbo lift. I'm thinking, which one should I take? I should probably focus on this, right? Because this has life support and this has life support. So going along whatever's life support is efficient. Clear more rooms. Oh wait, Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Continue. Let's see what we have here. A new lead. Following the array's new energy pulses, Voyager discovers a desert planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Are Tom Paris and Commander Chakotay perhaps being held in this place? What makes this place so special? Prepare an away team. Optional. Do a general scan of the planet. Optional. Check the energy pulses. Anything noteworthy about the energy pulses? They are consistently targeting a single location, a barren piece of the desert. I recommend an away team investigates this area. There is something else. The interval between each pulse has decreased by 0.47 seconds since we left the array. They're getting faster. The entity said he's running out of time, right? Whatever that means, we'd better hurry. Optional, do a general scan of the planet. Let's see what we can learn about this planet. It has all the basic characteristics of an M-class planet, but no ocean, no river, nothing. However, there are settlements. What is this science? Analyze the planet's atmosphere. Well, leave it at that. Strange, but intriguing. Prepare and away, team. We'll examine this world firsthand. Yeah, I like these little cutscenes. The graphics is really nice. Captain, a small ship is approaching. They're hailing us. On screen. A peculiar alien with a mischievous grin greets Voyager from his chaotic vessel. Neither Starfleet nor the Maquis have ever seen such a species before, perhaps an inhabitant of the Delta Quadrant. Continue. Neelix, right? Greetings. Looking for something on this dusty old rock? Would we find anything, mister? Neelix. Never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess, you were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Sounds as though you've heard this story before. Thousands of times, well, hundreds of times, maybe 50 times, but the caretaker has been bringing ships here for months now. The caretaker? That's what the Ocampa call him. He probably snatched some of your crew too, right? They're likely down on the planet with the Ocampa. But Captain, it's a tricky place, dangerous. You could use a guide, but of course a guide needs a little, you know... Ooh, compensation? Sounds fair. Wonderful, to be honest. I've had it rough recently. Those pesky voles have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us find our missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. It's a deal. Alright. Do we go right away? Rebuild, explore, and explore the system. Rebuild Voyager and explore the system, or skip cycles until Neelix is ready to talk. Alright, let's go over here first. Spatial anomaly. Our sensors have detected a small but stable spatial anomaly. It is not dangerous, but could provide valuable scientific data. Let's go there. Set a course. Dumb, man. I don't have any technologies. Huh. It's kind of a waste to stick two in there, huh? It is kind of a waste, but we do kind of need space because our morale is kind of low. You can find detailed information about morale in the morale overview. Morale indicates the mood and attitude of the crew. Okay, if morale falls to 0 for too long, the game is over. I'm losing -2, right? Over time. Alright, let's go ahead and put in the emergency quarters. Holy crap, 6 turns, huh? You know what? I'll wait 1 turn. I can afford that. Because I don't want to waste the space. There's something else that might go in there. I need the blue ones, right? We're running low on blues. 2, 1. Probably should just take out the science room too. Yeah, probably should have taken the science room out. What's this? Laser controllers. Alright, this gets us 561, right? 364. Risk a Senate work team to perform repairs. Engineering office level 1. Keep safe and transmit navigational data. But I get more on this one, right? By 200. That's significant, right? Nice, I got it. Okay. And this is how much? Unknown. Did I not send anything? I should have sent something in there. I thought I clicked on that already. Leave storage alone. Oh, let's leave for now. Because if I do that, it'll increase overflow. What a delicious meal. A culinary masterpiece. I've never encountered such a tangy but comforting, smooth yet vibrant concoction. What is it called again? Tomato soup. Tomato soup. I'm something of a culinary wizard myself, you know. My Alfranian hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. Mr. Neelix, I'm pleased you are enjoying yourself, but we need your assistance now. Ah yes, your missing crew, right? Scan the southern the southern continent, and look for a range of dead volcanoes. At their foot, you'll find a Kazan Olaga encampment. Kazan Ogla. It's been a long time since I watched this show. I really need to watch the show again. Kazan Ogla encampment. Probably pronouncing that wrong. Kazan what? One Kazan sect of many. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult, but the right approach, even they can be reasoned with. I thought you said the Ocampa had our people. Well, the Ocampa do have your people. It's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal Majabin, the Ogla leader, might know where to look. He's a nice guy, a bit gruff, but he owes me a favor. Send away team down. I think they should say send an away team down, right? Ask for more information about the Kazan Ogla. Anything else we should know about these Kazan Ogla? Ogla. Water's a precious commodity around these parts. The Ogla, they mostly get theirs through trade, so a little liquid diplomacy would go a long way. Send an away team. Very well. Prepare an away team, and you'll accompany them, Mr. Neelix. Okay. You know what? I'll go ahead and take this. Because we're not going to probably come back. I don't know. It's going to be an overflow though. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. Hang on. We're going to go through this. Oh, shit. I already clicked on it. Enter. Yeah, morale is slowly going down, huh? Okay. That's the sector, right? Okay. Captain, we've reached our destination. Orders, send away team. Okay. can hit all the challenges. Pretty effective. Okay, well, I can go for science by an extra 10 points, 11 points, right? This is an extra 10-point difference loss down. She is better at repairing. Let's go with the repairs. The away team materializes in a small valley between the dead volcanoes. The sun burns down on them mercilessly. The air is hot and dry, and a sandy wind whips into their eyes. I really wish the developer also got the archive sound effects, because I heard those are also copyright claimed for some reason. But they're short clips. I just don't understand why they just can't add in like a transporter audio clip, you know what I mean? Or whatever. You're gonna have to imagine it, right? Or every time it happens. Let me see if I can find a clip and play it. Because they're so short that I don't think I'll get copyright claimed. Anyways, some audio there could be nice. Or would be nice. Captain, our tricorders are malfunctioning. Probably because of energy impulses. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? I think what they need to do is have this game be moddable, so let the community mod the game, and that way they can't be infringing on any license. I mean, it's really silly that they actually have a license to make the game, right? The blessing of Paramount to make the game. But yet Paramount can't be generous enough to let them use clips. Audio clips. Like, it's kind of like, oh, you know, they want to make money, but they're not willing to invest into making money. You know, the investors are like, oh yeah, we'll give you a license, you give us royalty, but we're not going to share you clips to make more money or make the game sell better. Like, it blows my mind, the logic behind the whole bureaucracy, behind the whole archive sound clips or whatever it is. Anyways, I'll take it. The away team pushes forward, battling the strong winds and low visibility. Finally, they emerge onto a ledge with a clearer view of the surrounding area. In the distance, they spot the Kazan Ogla settlement. However, the wind is picking up, and a massive sandstorm is approaching from the south. There's a red shirt. There's a red shirt. Captain, a sandstorm is heading our way. We need to find cover fast. Build a temporary shelter from what you can. Analyze the area and evaluate best cover for the storm. Oh, okay, 2 people could actually improve this. Let's lock it in on this one. Oh, come on! The golden... I didn't get the golden. Shit, bullshit. The away team quickly gathers rocks and wood, constructing a makeshift shelter. They huddle together as the sandstorm rages around them. After what seems like an eternity, the storm subsides. The away team emerges, slightly battered but unharmed, and sets off in the direction of the Kazan Ogla settlement. Captain, we've reached the settlement. How should we approach the people here? Alright, she has the best choice. Approach intimately. Weapons at the ready. Oh, but that doesn't give us the morale boost. I'm gonna go with the morale boost. Let Neelix do the interaction. We want to get morale back, right? Neelix bounds forward. Bounces forward? I think it's bounces forward. I really hope they have like a quality assurance person that just sits there, plays the game, and reads the text. Because there's a lot of spelling errors and weird, awkward phrases. Neelix bounds forward? I think it's bounces forward. Greeting the Kazan Agla in his unusual, boisterous manner. The women and children seem to recognize him, but their expressions are skeptical rather than welcoming. The men approach cautiously, weapons in hand. A tall Kazan emerges from the settlement. Jabin, their leader, at the sight of Neelix, his face darkens. In the background, a badly bruised young woman who looks nothing like the Kazan, but more like a human with pointy ears, peers around a corner. Seems like the Kazan don't find Neelix as charming as he led us to believe. How should we appease them, Captain? Assure them you have no bad intentions. Demonstrate strength to keep the Kazan at bay. Offer water in exchange for information about the Okampa. Alright, that gets me resources. That's like, what? That puts us at 90? Come on. Bullshit. The away team offers Jabin water from their replicators. Fascinated by this technology, Jabin accepts the offer and becomes more receptive. He explains that the Okampa live underground, their access controlled by the caretaker, who also provides their only source of water. As proof, Jabin points to the bruised woman he is holding as a slave, an Okampa. He explains that she is one of the few who have managed to reach the surface. Suddenly, Neelix grabs a phaser. He points it at Jabin and demands for the Okampa woman to be freed. Sometimes certain approaches in away missions bear additional risk. Dangerous approaches are marked by a danger level indicator. Failing such a challenge can result in injuries or even fatalities. Things are getting out of hand, Captain. We should retreat. Keys and carefully withdraw. Tactical retreat. Run. Secure the retreat and fire phasers. The risk is what? They're all the same risk. Okay, well, we do get extra resources that way. It's gonna be overflowed though, so that's kind of bad. Your choices has consequences. The away team lays down covering fire, forcing the Kazan to take cover. This allows them to minimize their exposure to enemy fire. Jabin, though furious, seems to acknowledge the away team's fighting skills. They escape with no casualties. Yeah, we're basically full. I'll take it. Safely back on Voyager, Neelix surprises the rest of the away team as he and the rescued woman kiss passionately. How deep does the relationship between the two go? My dearest Kess, didn't I promise I'd save you? I knew you'd come for me, my love. How do we like this game so far? mean, I enjoyed it last time I played it. I'm playing it this time around because they made significant update to the demo this morning that closely resembles the launch next week on the 18th. They added music to the main menu from the show, which people complain about not having any music from the show. So they managed to secure a license to the music. It probably cost them an arm and a leg or something. Or Paramount threw them a bone a little bit. And then they got 2 voice actors, which we're only hearing Tom Paris at the start of the game. But supposedly Tom Paris, the actor for Tom Paris, and Tuvok is the 2 voice actors for the rest of the show. I hear it plays a little FTL a little bit, and this is it true? It has a little FTL-like, I guess, aspect, sort of, in the combat, I think. But combat is slightly real-time. I don't know if it's... I guess it's somewhat like FTL. It's more like I explained earlier, or mentioned earlier, it's more like Star Control 2, and another one is IXION. Basically, you travel the galaxy freely. FTL, you don't freely travel. I guess it is like FTL in the sense where the story is linear and you have to move forward. Because FTL is kind of moving forward, right? But FTL is not the one that came first, right? Because Voyager was like years ago, right? Way before FTL ever came out. And Star Control was also before FTL, right? So I'd say more Star Control. I knew you would come for me, my love. I mean, another game that you can think of is like Battle Void. And another one is Space Haven. That's another, or the 2 other games that I can think of that's similar to this. Continue. You lied and endangered my crew. This is not how trust is built, Mr. Neelix. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand. I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. As Jabin said, the access to the underground city is controlled by the Caretaker. There is a tunnel, but the Caretaker sealed it with a security barrier. We may be able to transport through the barrier if it had the slightest reach. A transporter signal amplifier would be necessary. Excellent idea. Kes, can you help us once we've located the breach? Of course, it's the least I can do. I'm grateful. Now, we have things to do. Optional. Ask Kes what she knows about the Caretaker. What can you tell us about the Caretaker? For generations, he has provided the Okampa with food, water, energy, and protection from the outside world. Any idea why he does it, or where he came from? No, we do have stories and legends about him, but they're just stories and legends. Optional. Ask how Kes and Neelix met. How did you 2 meet? I met Kes while I was trading with the Kazan Ogla. They enslaved her, but she was kind. Even to someone like me, I had to get her out. He visited, brought me gifts, made me laugh. He was the only good thing in that terrible place. We fell in love. I admit I used you, Captain. I apologize, but I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Ask Kes why she came to the surface. Kes, if it's so dangerous on the surface, why did you leave your home? I felt a strong pull to explore the world beyond the city. I yearned for the freedom to discover new things and learn about myself. Learn for myself. Seeing my people so dependent on the Caretaker, unable to even think for themselves. It was unbearable. We once possessed telepathic abilities, but these atrophied over many generations. We have things to do. Alright, someone get started on that transporter signal amplifier, and Kes will go to sickbay and have you examined. Computer, initiate emergency medical holographic program. With no other option available, Captain Janeway activates Voyager's emergency medical hologram. A shimmering figure materializes in sickbay, ready to provide critical care. Okay, look, I hope that someday this game becomes moddable, and that some community member will start using AI voice to do all the voiceovers for this, and use any sort of clips that they can. So I know the developers can't do it. They're not allowed to, obviously, right? But if it's modded and there's a community support behind it, then I think that fan base can get away with it. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. So I can hear that guy's head in my you know, the guy's voice in my head. Doctor, our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of sickbay for now, and this patient, Kess. There's no need for concern. I am capable of treating any injury or disease. A broken ulna, ulna. A few minor bruises and grazes. Nothing I can't handle. You are in the most capable hands, young lady. Okay. Thank you, Doctor. That's very kind of you. I expect you to do your best, Doctor. Do my best, Captain. I am programmed for optimal medical care. What else would I do? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a patient to attend to and a sick bay to reorganize. Okay. I got the sick bay repaired, right? Repair and activate the science laboratory. I need a worker, right? What about the engineering? Can I upgrade this? Add a work team? I can't add it, right? Assign to repair? To hull repair? I can't add anymore. I guess I'll have to go to the next system, right? Or the next thingy. Scan the anomaly from a safe distance. Okay, I got what I need. We're already full on uranium. Sure, let's go over here. So this is very Star Control-ish. Going around the planets, gathering stuff. Life support, active, cool. Wow, that's a lot, huh? $3.92? It's not as efficient. Pass the cycle? How do I pass the cycle? I think it's this one, right? What's this? Warp core. Upgrade the warp core? What is this? Why would I do that? I can't do it right now. Okay. Assign new teams at the engineering office. Available? Okay. This is the bridge, right? I need 3 cycles on that and 2 cycles on that. I can't repair this. How can I add more people? I can't add more people. Alright. Unless I'm missing something. D is add work team. No, it doesn't work. Alright, well, I guess I have to pass, right? Let's just pass. Nothing new to reveal. Let's pass some more, I guess. Enter the ship. Captain, the science lab is back online. We can start researching the signal amplifier. Currently, no research in progress. Oh wow, look at all this cool stuff that we can research, huh? Impulse engines? Where's the amplifier? Where is this amplifier? I don't see this amplifier. Sensors array. Shit. They really needed to blink the damn thing so I can figure out where it's located. Combat. Where is this amplifier? In the science laboratory. Oh, it's down here, right? Jesus. 3 remaining. Shield generator. I might as well, right? Emergency quarters done. This is a battery compartment. That's a room. Oh, there's no available worker. It's because they're repairing this. 7 turns. Okay. Pass on the cycle. Shield generator. Shields up, Captain. Tech tree. Access the tech tree to research new upgrades. This way you can upgrade rooms or or unlock passive bonuses to improve efficiency. Certain technologies just first requires an upgrade of the tier 1 technology category. Unlocking a new tech costs research points. Okay. Captain, the blueprint for the signal amplifier are complete. However, to start production, we need to repair the workshop. Alright, sounds like a plan. Shit, how many turns? 4 cycles? 5 cycles. Ah, cancel. Pass. What can I repair, or what can I research? Stored energy before gray mode. Plasma torch. Clearing ruins give 25% more resources. Ooh. Useful. Increase storage capacity for all resources. Oh yeah, that's a very good idea, actually. Oh, it's locked. Oh my god. Inspired workforce. Delicious meals. Food quarters. You know what? Let's get orders first. That way our morale doesn't get screwed. Okay, workshop repair, Captain. We can start production of the signal amplifier. Transport signal amplifier. Shuttle bay. Torpedo launch bay. Shuttle bay. Phaser room. Let's get the phasers, weapons back online, guys. We need the weapons. Craft, transporter, signal amplifier, optional explore the tech tree, and research any tech. Oh, let's go back to the sector. Nice. Right, cool. We got fuel. Lock in. Lay a course. The signal amplifier has been completed and is ready for use, Captain. It would be wise to make haste back to the Okapa. Main engineering. More. Damn it. The terrarium. How many more for the science? Torpedo launch bay. Let's gather some resources here. The chance of good, right? Leave for now. We need to get another bed, right? 14 people don't have quarters. Engineering office? Oh. Oh. We do have an engineering office capability. Cargo bay. Oh, we can actually add a cargo bay. Why didn't I do that earlier? Shit. Crew quarters. Hydroponics. Creates food every cycle. Well, that's very cool. Creates food, right? Field training. Increase gains for heroes. We can't research Borg technology, guys. Hull reinforcements. This work is currently assigned to a room. Work on room that will be paused. Currently unassigned. We need to repair the hulls, right? How's our ship? How do I know what my hull value is? Where's my hull value? It doesn't say. It doesn't actually say what my hull value is. Missing resources? Oh shit, I'm missing resources. It's fine. We need deuterium, right? I'll take it. Average? Alright. We didn't get the best though. Playing a course, Mr. Ensign Kim. Nice. Okay, well, that's being worked on. We're gonna need more deuterium. Shit, more deuterium. We could stall the mission a little bit, right? Yeah, let's just stall the mission a little bit. Nice, I got it. Oh, I got extra science points too. Understood. We will stock up. Running low. Captain, we've got a major problem. Brewing down engineering. Deuterium levels are critical. The ship won't last long without a refuel. If we don't locate new supplies soon, we'll be adrift in space with no energy, no life support. We'll need to act fast. Understood, we'll stock up 900. Yep, we will stock up 900. Let's go with safe. Life support. Crew morale is fine, right? Regenerative shields. It's kind of cool, right? All the stuff that you can research. Captain's acknowledgement. Oh. 14 turns. Where was the food? I want food. Inspired worker. Science. Where was the food one? Hydroponics bay, right? Okay, we need to... I mean, that's a huge boost right there. Let's go for it. Oh, no! Shit. Oh, shit. That did not get us what we need. Oh, the gamble did not pay off. That gamble did not pay off. I should have taken the eat. Guaranteed. Alright, morale is back on track. Deuterium is not going so well. We need to get more. Alright, thank you for that follow. I mean, this is the only one that's reasonable. Alright, let's go on the mission. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders? Send away team. She's on, right? Neelix. Tuvok is always good to have. We need somebody that can repair. Alright. I think that hits everybody. That hits all the challenges. I do kind of hear a materializing noise in the background. It's just not loud enough. Upon materializing near the tunnel entrance, a group of Kazan is already there, tinkering with the security barrier in frustration. As soon as they notice the away team, they flinch in fear and back off. Watch out, shouts one of them. The foreign warriors are back. Captain, the Kazan seems hesitant, almost fearful. What are your orders? Bluff to open fire. If they don't retreat, count on 3. Ignore the Kazan and proceed directly to the tunnel entrance. Low chance of bluffing, but we get this resource, right? Let's go with a high chance of getting something. Oh god, they both... Well, the away team's bold move takes the Kazan by surprise. A few confused. Kazan fire warning shots, but quickly cease fire when the away team shows no reaction. Kazan makes no further attempts to interfere as the away team enters the tunnel. Captain, we've reached the tunnel entrance using the transporter signal amplifier. Now find possible breaches in the security barrier. It's like almost guaranteed, right? Can't lose. Success. Nice. The away team deploys the transporter signal amplifier, carefully scanning the barrier for any vulnerabilities. After a tense few moments, after a tense few minutes, they locate a small breach in the energy field. They successfully transport themselves through the opening and into the tunnel. Beyond the barrier, the tunnel opens into a breathtaking sight. Embedded into a large cavern is a futuristic environment with smooth white walls glowing in warm white light and sprinkled with patches of green. This is the Okampa City. Captain, we're inside the Okampa City, but it's a maze of a street and chambers. How should we proceed to find Tom and Chakotay? This gets us morale, and this gets us... Let's go with the one with a higher chance. The other one is science. We don't care about that too much. Kaz approaches a group of Okampa, respectfully asking for assistance in locating the missing Tom and Chakotay. The Okampa, touched by her concern, eagerly provide directions to a medical facility. The away team eventually finds their crew members awake but disoriented, surrounded by strange medical equipment. Chakotay instinctively reaches for a weapon, but before any confrontation occurs, the ground starts to shake violently. A message from Captain Janeway cuts through the joy of reunion. The caretaker array has apparently repositioned itself and is now firing at the tunnel entrance. We need to get out of here. Lead the team through a collapsing tunnel. Clear the path of debris. Yeah, let's get the rewards. Nope, didn't get it. The away team clears a path through the collapsing tunnel using their phasers to blast away debris and create a safe passage. They dodge falling rocks and collapsing ceiling, ensuring everyone escapes safely. Soon, they reach the exit. The security barrier, the only thing standing between them and their escape. The tremors are interfering with the signal amplifier's focus, Captain. The connection is constantly being interrupted. We can't beam out like this. Stabilize the transporter signal amplifier by adjusting the frequency of modulation. Guaranteed. Analyze the tremors interference pattern and recalibrate the transporter signal amplifier accordingly. I get science. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. Critical success. The team analyzes the tremors interference pattern quickly and recalibrate the transporter signals amplifier to compensate. The transporter signal stabilizes, allowing the away team to lock onto the beam and materialize safely back onto Voyager. Ding 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 ding. Yay, they leveled up. Look at that. Leveled up. Chakotay recruited. Unexpected allies. Back on Voyager, Tom Paris breathes a sigh of relief while Chakotay eyes the Starfleet rescuers with suspicion. The Maquis commander struggles to understand this sudden alliance. Commander Chakotay, welcome aboard Voyager. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway. And Mr. Paris, it's good to have my pilot back. What? No champagne? Not even the replicated? I'm Commander Chakotay of the Maquis. Torres, what's going on here? Long story, Chakotay. Short version, we're stuck with the Federation psychopaths in the Delta Quadrant. We shall share a common goal, getting back home. Anything you learned on the planet could help us. Ask if they know where they were sent, why they were sent to Ocampa. Ask why what they learned about the Ocampa. What can you tell us? Native friendly, they don't get out much. That's good, because they wouldn't have survived. Apparently, they've been living underground for longer than anyone can remember. That's true, our ancestors lived on the surface once. Ancient journals tell us the caretaker opened a deep chasm and led us underground. Any idea why? They mention a warming. The day our surface turned into a desert. On that day, the caretaker appeared and built our city. Since then, he has provided for the Ocampa, a debt that can never be repaid. Say again, Lieutenant Tuvok. There is enough evidence for me to form a reasonable hypothesis, Captain. The Ocampa homeworld turned into a desert from one day to the next. The caretaker's immediate arrival seems to be no coincidence. I assume he is responsible for the ecological damage. Building the underground city and caring for them, he seems to be trying to make amends. But how could he cause such devastation to render a planet incapable of sustaining life? I confess, I do not know, Captain. Ask if they know why they were sent to Ocampa. Optional. Ask if they learned anything about the caretaker. Did you learn anything about the caretaker? They say he's been acting out of the ordinary lately, abducting people, and he increased their power supply to half a decade. And he destroyed the tunnels. It sounds like he's preparing for something. But what? Ask if they know why they were sent to Ocampa. The caretaker mentioned that you might have what he needs. Can you make sense of that? We woke up covered in scabs. The Ocampa says we were sent away to prevent some kind of plague. Except we weren't sick before. They also mentioned others with the same disease, but they didn't last. They died. I want you both in sick bay now. Captain, their condition is unusual. It appears to be a cellular disruption caused by the introduction of foreign genetic material. Their bodies are rejecting it rather violently, I might add. They're fortunate. A few more days and the cellular disruption would have been fatal. foreign genetic material for what purpose? An excellent question, Commander. It appears to have been introduced deliberately, though why anyone would want to inject them in with incompatible DNA is beyond my comprehension. Prognosis, Doctor? I've already started the treatment. With my expertise, they should make a full recovery. Captain, there is now enough evidence to form a reasonable hypothesis. The caretaker provides the Ocampa with a mere 5 years' worth of energy, then destroys the access tunnels. In addition, he frequently mentioned running out of time. The caretaker has sustained the Ocampa for millennia. Why this sudden urgency? It is illogical. My conclusion is that he does not intend to continue his role as caretaker. The doctor's discovery further confirms my hypothesis. The caretaker is enacting measures to safeguard the Ocampa as for long as possible. However, they will run out of energy eventually, so he seeks a successor, someone who holds the key to their survival, a compatibility with the caretaker's DNA. This explains the abduction and the subsequent testing of individuals from various sectors. I believe that the caretaker is dying. If he dies, how the hell are we supposed to get home? We have to return to the array before it's too late. Captain, given the caretaker's reluctance to cooperate, a more assertive approach may be necessary. The Vulcan's right. If that overgrown energy blob won't send us home, we'll blast our way out. Phasers, torpedoes, the whole shebang. Is this literally just the story of Voyager? Funny. Yes, it is. I believe a bit of tactical planning is in order. Shields first, then phasers. Our offense and defense capabilities have been restored, Captain. However, I suggest a test run to verify system functionally and to assess our temporary flight control officer's performance in combat. Maybe it will have a less rushed ending, the only downside of the show, really. Well, okay, so this is a reenactment of, or, you know, of the show, but you get to live through it, and you make these decisions, and you get to manage stuff. I actually failed my playthrough because the morale was really low. So you are actually actively participating in trying to get this to work, right? To complete the mission and the show episode. So, like I said, I actually failed. So, test run, let's go, right? Yeah, let's go. Excuse me, the ace pilot knows more maneuvers than Starfleet can throw Greek letters and numbers together. Except the one for evading Starfleet custody. Gentlemen, enough. Tuvok is right. We just need to test our combat systems, but we lack a sparring partner. You have one, our ship. Seriously, Chakotay? All the Maquis on the Valjean as Starfleet target practice? What could possibly go wrong? Balane, focus. We need preparation. I will pilot the Valjean, Captain. Just remember to set your phasers to simulation. I'll keep it in mind, Commander. Okay. Each combat encounter, you may choose up to 3 heroes to utilize their specific strengths and abilities. Okay. Prepare for combat. Voyager versus Valjean. Select my hero. My hero. Tuvok. My hero. Tom Paris. Harry Kim. Let's go. Wait. Hang on, what's the difference between this guy and this guy? Rousing speech? No, we don't need rousing speech. I think that'll be fine. The Voyager will fight semi-autonomously. Phasers are fired automatically, torpedoes manually. You control the ship by opening the command menu and deciding how to approach the enemy.
What are your orders, Captain?
Okay. Combat is paused. Complete tutorial steps to continue. Order your ship to try and attack or defend a side with either defensive or offensive movement. Fleeing requires enemy engines to be damaged, while surrendering costs resources as a form of payment. You can also repair damaged subsystem. Proceed to offensive movement. Okay. Weapons. Shields. Who do I want to target? Let's target their shields. Target their weapons. Let's target their shields. It's pretty low.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain.
What are your orders, Captain? Attack left. Combat's pause. Unpause. Kind of cool, right? Okay. Evasive maneuver. Dodges enemy attacks for a limited time, granting a brief window of invulnerability. Hero abilities can be activated by selecting them with the mouse or by pressing the number keys or controller using the right mouse button, left mouse button to switch and activate with X. A blue countdown indicates the ability is activated, while a white countdown shows the countdown time until the ability is ready for use again.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Initiate repair. We don't need repairs, right? What is the yellow? I guess the yellow is hull damage. I mean, we still want to target their shields, right? What is the
Moving to attack the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
That guy's got evasive maneuvers, right? Oh, that was such a waste. That was such a waste. Fire 2 torpedoes. Oh, I already won. Easy peasy. All status 59%. Boom, that's how it's done. Not bad for a temporary guy, huh, Tuvok? Your methods were unconventional. However, the objective was achieved. An acceptable performance. Never give up, never surrender. One more thing, Captain. Whatever awaits us at the array, the battle zone should be in a support position for Voyager. Alright, have the transporter room standing by in case your crew needs an emergency beam out. Let's show this quadrant what we're really made of. Let's show the quadrant. Hilarious. Fly back to the array. Alright, let's set a course. Back to the array. Alright, we got some resources. Alright, what else can we do? Let's repair, right? Let's add more hull. Repair the hulls. I don't know what my hull damage or value is. It doesn't actually say. Yeah, I'm guessing that is the hull damage value or health value, whatever. Crew quarters. Well, that's fine. I don't need to worry about that. Systems. We're gonna need some more of this, right? Let's go there first. Enter. Technology. I'm still researching this. I don't have anything to build. We don't have any board technologies. How much is that going to cost me? 50? I don't have the 50. Shit. Let's take safe. Laying a course. launcher. Hydroponics. Ooh, look at that, hydroponics. How many do I need? Oh, 50. Oh my god, 50 duranium. Oh, I can't turn on life support. I can't turn on the holodeck. Yeah, that's all I got. I can't do anything else. Well, I can't do anything else, right? We need duranium. There's no way to get duranium. Can't do that either. Torpedo launch pad. Well, can't do anything else, right? Alright, well. Not great, but there's duranium over there. Morale's low. Oh, come on. Morale's low because we didn't get the 900. Alright, this is converting. Can we get the hydroponics now? Requires 50 food. We're gonna probably run out of shit, right? What's it using? Duranium? Deuterium for food. Enter. Oh, do we not have power? Oh, we need crew. Hydroponics. Does that work now? Oh, it gets food every 10 cycles. Oh. Interesting. Captain, we reach our destination. Orders? Continue. Nice little animation here. It seems we were expected, Captain. It's the Kazan. The lead ship is hailing us. They're probably not calling to chat. I'll have our Marquise Raider manned. You'll have support if this turns into a fight, Captain. Excellent idea, but let's see what the Kazan have to say first. Why are you here? Do you truly believe you can defeat us? All we care about is getting home, Jabin. We will beam over to the array and see if we can arrange that. That's all? After your display of firepower? We do not fear you, but we are not fools. We have no dispute with you. Then leave. The array is ours. That is absurd. This is absurd. We have no intention of challenging you. The array is mine. Leave, or face my wrath. Goblin, we can discuss this like two civilized... He's disconnected, Captain, and they're powering up their weapons. Battle stations. Oh my god, there's actually... 3 of them, huh?
What are your orders, Captain?
I don't have cloaking device. What's my orders, guys? Offensive actions, right? What is this? Can I change through? Can I cycle through?
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
I'm not... The abilities are not working. I guess I have to hit the hotkey.
Ability ready, Captain.
Okay, tab key cycles through the target. Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. Torpedoes have to be fired manually. Shift key or left control, or left T on controller. They're very powerful weapons, causing great damage to systems and hull. However, their effect is minimal against shields, so make sure you fire from the right angle. Close.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Wait, what was the It was this key, right? Open your command 1 at any point in combat to give new orders. E. One of your shields is dangerously low. Switch to defensive action to protect that side from further damage. Continuing without shields risks the destruction of the underlying system. Oh yeah, you're right.
Moving to defend the starboard side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Hang on, what was the torpedoes again? Manual is shift, right? Oh no, I can't.
Ability ready, Captain.
Allies.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
That ship's destroyed.
Ability ready, Captain.
Orders.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
In position.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Alright, how do I get the torpedoes? Oh yeah, my torpedoes! Nice. I won, victory. Yeah, baby! I won. Nice little combat there. Actually, don't mind that. It was pretty fun. Pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool. We pushed them back, but it was a close call. We got our crew beamed off in time before the raider exploded. You are strong, Captain, but there is strength in numbers. I have called for reinforcements. This array will be mine. Then I guess we don't have much time. Hail the array. Well, aren't you persistent? We need you to send us back to back where we came from. Impossible. I've barely enough strength to complete my work. I must protect the Okampa. If I don't, the Kazan will steal their water. They won't be able to survive. Send us home. Optional. Confront him. What happened to the Okampa was your fault. You must let the Okampa go. Did you ever consider allowing the Okampa to care for themselves? They're children. Children grow up. They need challenges. Maybe the Ocampa are stronger than you think. What happened? Confront him. What happened to the Ocampa was your fault. Something you did turned their planet into a desert, didn't it? That was the debt that could never be repaid. We were explorers from another galaxy. We had no idea our technology would devastate their atmosphere. 2 of us were chosen to stay behind to care for them. 2? Where's the other? She went off to look for more interesting places. Went off to look for more interesting places. I already did that, right? I guess that's done, right? I don't know why that's still there. You dragged us into this. You need to send us. Blah, blah, blah. Captain, Jabin wasn't bluffing. His reinforcements have arrived. I could try to access the array system to transport us to the Alpha Quadrant, Captain. No, I'm fading. Time is up. If you leave, the array will be left to the Kazan. They will annihilate the Ocampa. You must destroy it. Don't listen to him. We'll be stranded. Please, protect the Ocampa. What is right and what is easy. The caretaker fades away, collapsing into an inert, crystalline form. Janeway is now faced with an impossible choice. Return home to the Alpha Quadrant, leaving the Ocampa defenseless. Or sacrifice Voyager's return to ensure their safety. The clock is ticking. Too bad I don't have a save, scum. He's gone. Captain, the Kazan are closing in. Shall I try to access the primary control system? Send this back. Destroy the array. Access the primary controls system to return home. Well, I think that's how the show works, right? Destroy the array. Let's see if we can do the second choice. Your choice has consequences. Protecting the Ocampa would violate the primate directive. My responsibility is this crew. Access the control systems. We're going home. You're abandoning the Ocampa? To hell with the prime directive. They deserve a chance to live. Follow through. Access primary control system. Return home. Success chance of 60%. It's my ship, Commander. Tuvok now. Attempting to access primary control system, Captain. Transport program initiated. Transit program initiated. The array is ready. Engage. Janeway makes the call. Voyager will return home. Tuvok activates the caretaker's technology and a blinding light engulfs the ship. Uncertain, hangs in the air. Will it work? Will they make it back? Time seems to freeze as the crew braces for the unknown. Continue. Home again, home again. Oh hey, we made it! Voyager materializes in the Alpha Quadrant. The familiar stars, a welcome sight. But the joy of returning home quickly fades as Starfleet and Maquis meet eyes. Just moments ago, they were allies, united by a common goal. Now, back in familiar territory. The reason for their alliance has vanished. Short game. Short game. We're back. We actually made it. You abandoned the Ocampa, Janeway. Left them to the Kazan, another powerful enemy preying on the weak, just like the Kardashians. I won't apologize for putting my crew first, Chakotay. If you remember, the only reason you and I formed this alliance was to get our people home safely. And now we're back to being enemies. Is that it? You're going to hand us over to Starfleet? Arrest the Maquis. Let them go. Chakotay, we've been through a lot. I can't ignore that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to make a full report to Starfleet Command about how the Maquis regrettably evaded our attempts to apprehend them. When I return to the bridge, I trust you and your crew will have made yourselves scarce. Chakotay, damn it, what are we waiting for? Let's get out of here. Consider this a parting gift. Farewell. Thank you. Goodbye, Captain. Huh, interesting. Captain, letting the Maquis go is a breach of Starfleet protocol. Logic dictates that they should be held accountable for their crimes. Value compassion over logic. We owed it to them. Value compassion over logic. We owe them a debt, Lieutenant. If they helped us get Harry back, they fought alongside us against the Kazan. Without them, we wouldn't have made it back home. I fail to see how a debt justifies compromising Starfleet security protocols, Captain. B'Elanna, the Maquis, they saved my life. What they did in the past, it doesn't matter. I won't complain about their help either, but the thought of going back to New Zealand, not exactly my idea of a happy ending. Maybe you could pull a few strings for me with the Starfleet captain? Reassure him. Tom, I made you a promise, didn't I? Perhaps a certain pilot with your unique skills might find a place for himself on Voyager sooner than he thinks. That's music in my ears, Captain. I'll show Starfleet what this pilot extraordinaire can really do. Well, gentlemen, it seems our adventure has come to an end. Mr. Paris, set a course for Starfleet headquarters. It's time to report in and for a coffee break. Oh, look at that. I won. I won the game. I brought everyone home, guys. Actually, this is all backwards. In the show, the Karzan would have wanted the array to keep enslaving the Ocampa, and leaving it up was the way for Voyager to get back. Destroying it saved the Ocampa, but trapped Voyager in the region. Odd. Well, here I went home, right? And they got the array, so, but that's not our problem, right? That's not our problem anymore. Captain, you reached the end of the demo. You've escaped the fate and brought your Voyager. Oh, you didn't destroy it. I thought you did. I didn't destroy it. No. Then it is accurate. Yeah, then it's right. Yeah, this is accurate. Right, because I did actually destroy it in my other playthrough. I don't think I clicked on this option, right? I can't remember if I clicked on this option last time. I'm pretty sure I destroyed it, and it says congratulations or whatever it is, and then it says like Wishlist or whatever, and next mission is the full game or something like that. A peaceful return, but you've missed out on all the exciting adventures and discoveries the crew would have experienced otherwise. The adventure you've chosen to skip is waiting for you. Add Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown to your wish list and prepare for an eventful journey when the full game launches. Thank you. Alright. Very fun. Yeah, I thought you destroyed it and got home, so was confused. No, I didn't destroy it. I basically accessed the thingy and went home. I transmitted whatever. Now, is there a save? Continue game? Was there an option to just try the other choice at the end? I'm curious. Was there a choice? Or, I mean, was there a save scum that I can reload from? Oh. What's happening here? Where am I? Oh, it continued from flying back to the array. It went to the autosave. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna complete this other quest here, right? Hopefully I get it. Oh, I got it. Almost there. I might actually get the optional quest here. Alright, I got it. Morale increase. Alright, now we go to the array. Alright, let's do it again. Choose the other option. Okay, what are the orders? You get to do the battle again, right? Okay. Continue. Okay. It would have been really nice if it was fully voiced all the way through. I guess they're out of money for that. And it's too bad Hollywood doesn't like AI usage. Because all this could actually be done by an AI that also uses the original voices too.
What are your orders, Captain?
Destroy their shields.
Moving to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
For some reason, there's a bug here where I can't actually choose it, and then I can choose it afterwards.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Enemy is surrendered, Captain.
They surrendered.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Moving to attack the front. Ability ready, Captain.
Yeah, victory. Fire torpedoes. You can hire allied ships on the bridge to help in combat. Only one ally may help at the same time. Unlock allies by fulfilling hidden objectives and researching certain techs. Once unlocked, they can be available for the rest of the game. Recruitment and upkeep cost resources. Oh yeah, I can have people hired, huh? That went better than expected. Our raider is still in good shape. I'll keep it close by just in case more Kazan decide to show up. Why different options here? Cool. You are strong, Captain. Blah blah blah. Blah blah. Hail the array. Blah blah. Blah blah. Blah blah blah. Send us home. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Protect Leo Compa. He's gone. Destroy the array. We never asked to be involved, but we are. I won't trade the lives of the Ocampa for our convenience. Lieutenant Tuvok, ready the tri-cobalt devices. What are you doing? The arrays are only way out of here. You can't. I can and I will. Tri-cobalt devices ready, Captain. Fire. Fire. We'll find another way home, I promise. Who do you think you are, making a decision for all of us? It was the right decision, Balana. The Ocampa, they remind me of our people. We were fighting a more powerful enemy to protect our own. The Ocampa deserves that too. 70,000 light years. We're really stranded, aren't we? Great, now I'll definitely miss my next out-meet review. A missed out-meet review should not be your primary concern at the moment, Mr. Paris. Thanks, Tuvok. Hadn't thought about that. Jabin is hailing us, Captain. You have made an enemy today. Mr. Paris, put some distance between us and this place. Okay. Hull. Voyager's hull can be damaged in combat. Dialogue, spatial phenomena, or if the navigational deflector is offline. If the hull integrity reaches 0, Voyager will be destroyed and the game is over. Hull doesn't regenerate by itself. To repair the hull, assign a work team in the engineering office. Asteroid field, plasma storm, navigational deflector offline. Okay. How do I already have it in the thingy, right? I do have it assigned. But where's the hull value? I think this is the number of torpedoes I actually have. How do I know what my hull value is? It doesn't actually show me that. sector. Set a course. Well, let's go collect some more deuterium. There's some of that over there. Deploy, blah blah. Okay, let's take the first choice. Our morale's going up, so it's actually good. Fly to the marked destination of the third system. Oh, my storage is full. You'll have 30 cycles to accomplish this task. Okay. How much is the cargo bay? I think it's like 50 or something, right? Shit, 30. Large cargo bay. Oh my god. Alright. I don't know. The probability is not favorable. An extra... It's not worth it. It's not worth the difference. Actually, we're already full, right? How do I know what my hull value is? It doesn't actually say. Yeah, it doesn't actually say what my hull value is. Oh, here it is. It's on this side, actually. I'm so blind. Alright, so that is the value of our ship's hull. Repair rate is 3. Repair cost, assigned crew. Okay, okay. Very good, wonderful. This is the pass button down here. Nice, morale is max, right? Wow. We have maximum morale. Alright, I'll take it. Nice. Alright, let's get out of here. Lay in a course. We're gonna explore the Delta Quadrant. Nice. Look at all this. Risk is too high to send a team down. A sample is brought aboard for analysis. A major breakthrough for the Federation. Analyzing these samples would provide valuable scientific insight. Dispatch a team and investigate. Risk is too high. I'll take the science points. Okay. Duranium. Duranium. We definitely need the duranium. Oh, that's nice too, right? Tritanium. Let's go with the Duranium first. We're very low on that. Take it. It's a decent risk. Oh shit. No, fails. Not good risk. 28, huh? I probably should have just gone for the safe bet. Safe bet. We do have hydroponic thingy that we can make. Or get a bigger cargo. No, let's do the hydroponic. Okay, it's 5 turns, right? Alright, it's fine. Alright, we got Duranium. We bring some more on, right? We can hold up to another 700. Oh, I'll take it, whatever. Oh. Nice, we got the 50. Alright, so enter the ship. Oh, we don't have energy. Oh, it needs people. Oh, it needs people. I don't need the Can I add people? Oh, I can, huh? I'm missing workers, guys. How do we add more workers? We need to take something offline. We don't need torpedoes. Alright, let's repair the hull some more. Yeah, we need power, right? Captain, we need more power. It's main engineering. Emergency quarters. We have too many extra cargo bays. That's generating us food, right? We can do another 400. We can do a shuttle bay, right? We can repair with a shuttle bay. Oh yeah, we can repair the shuttle bay. Nice. That's it, right? We're full. We're capped. Okay, well, I guess we end our journey. Life support's back online. I can't. Oh, I need people to switch it on though. I don't have the duranium. Don't have the duranium. Well, shit. I don't have the duranium, huh? Alright, well, that's the end of the road. 70,000 light years from home. It seems we're in this together, Commander. Your decision didn't win you any friends, Kazan, Maquis, and Starfleet, but I respect you for it. Their anger is justified, but we have more pressing concerns. 2 crews on 1 ship, stranded in the Delta Quadrant fighting for survival. I know a thing or two about survival. The Maquis are a motley crew. We had to learn to put our differences aside and work together, to coexist. Coexist? Well, Commander, I'd like to offer you the position of Voyager's first officer. First officer? You're willing to trust a Maquis with that responsibility? I'm learning to adapt. This is a new beginning, a chance to forge a new path together. 27 crew join us. Oh, look at that. We got more crew members. Neelix, Kiss, you want to see me. Do you need anything else before you leave? Supplies, water, medicine. Well, that's what we want to discuss. We'd like to go with you. Before you say anything, Captain, we both very much want to be a part of your journey. I can offer you so much in this sector, Captain. Needed guidance, supplies, contacts, and a cook. Oh, you haven't lived until you tasted my Angla Bosque. But more than that, Captain, I can be your morale officer. Keep those smiles bright on this long voyage home. I have a feeling you'll need that. This guy's probably the most annoying guy on the ship, in my opinion. I didn't like him very much, so I kind of stopped watching also. And that girl, too. She was kind of like boring. Kess. A guy to cook and a morale officer. That's quite an offer, Mr. Neelix. And Kess, what about you? What do you hope to gain from this journey? I want to see the galaxy. There's so much out there I don't know. So much to explore and discover. Perhaps this journey could help me understand my own telepathic abilities better. Learn more. Develop them. But I also want to help. After the doctor cured my wounds, I realized I want to help people too. Maybe I can learn from him. Assist in sickbay. I think the doctor will be glad to have you. Very well. Welcome aboard. Alright, we need the Borg. We need the Borg. Fast. 7 of 9. You might want to see this. Looks like we've stirred up a little trouble in a good way, I think. Unexpected guess. A sudden distress call reveals Voyager's victory over Jabin sparked a mass escape from the Kazan slave camp. Janeway wastes no time ordering the desperate survivors to be beamed aboard. Neelix is surprised to find another Talaxian, Zybane, who was captured while exploring the Okampa landscape, gratefully joins the growing crowd of survivors seeking the doctor's care. 11 more join Voyager. Okay, cool. We got more people. Alright, everyone, listen up. Deliver a speech, overcome differences, unite as one. Deliver a speech, stand strong as one crew, defend ourselves. Unite, explore it, the unknown and learn. Sure, first one. We're alone in an uncharted part of the galaxy, facing unknown dangers. We must work together to survive. Commander Chakotay and I have agreed to unite our crews as one Starfleet crew. Continue speech. Chart new territories. Seek solution. Explore, but duty calls us home. Explore, but fight our way home. Fight our way home. But duty calls us home. Sure, seek solutions. Blah blah blah. We will innovate. 75 years is unacceptable. Adapt, overcome, reach home. Never give up. Find a way together. Analyze, innovate, and find a way home. We'll search for advanced civilization, wormholes, anomalies, any breakthrough that can shorten our journey. We'll analyze, innovate, discover. Somewhere along this journey, we will find a way back. Well spoken, Captain. Mr. Paris, you've proven yourself a skilled pilot and a valuable member of this crew. I hereby appoint you as our flight control officer. For the first time in my life, I don't know what to say. Perhaps a state that you would like to embrace more frequently from now on. Lieutenant Paris? Lieutenant Paris has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Hey, Harry, I bet your own promotion is just around the corner. Oh boy, imagine me becoming a captain one day. Very well, gentlemen. As first officer, act in your new position. As first official act in your new position, Lieutenant Paris set a new course. We're flying home. Oh, hey, look at that. Cool. Captain, you've reached the end of the demo. You've made the brave choice to destroy the Caretaker's array, stranding your crew far from home for the greater good. The real adventure starts now. Add Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown to your wishlist and be ready to continue your mission when the full game launches. Exciting. Keep exploring. Oh, hey, keep exploring. Hey, that's an option, huh? Cool. Oh, there's only like 3 systems. I can't do anything else. Yeah. Keep exploring. Hilarious. I don't want to collect anything, right? Well, I guess I can. Yeah, I should. Oh, less. What else can I do here? I have 39 crew members now. Wow, I have 39 crew members, guys. Oh, I don't have the geranium. Oh, I don't have the geranium. Fail. The only way I can get more geranium is cut off power and then get life support on these other sections. Oh my god, there's so much. 35. I don't even have I do have 35 actually. Requires 70 geranium though. The only thing I can do is probably salvage some of these. There's no reason to, right? 'Cause all I'm doing is just opening up more space. I can't do anything else. Yeah, I can't do anything else, right? There's these extra rooms. And I have no other technology. Technology is gonna require... geranium or something. No, science points, but to build it requires geranium. So resources infinite. No, resources is finite. Resources finite. Well, I mean, if it's infinite if you explore the galaxy, I guess. But once you harvest a resource in this galaxy, it's gone. It's kind of like Star Control too, right? Right, I've already harvested everything possible on the map. Like, this is gone, right? And this is my last spot in the demo. I can't go anywhere else. I'm guessing that there's gonna be another spot here to go somewhere. Right, this is the system. The only thing that's left is where I'm at, but... Oh, I've already harvested everything, actually. So there's nothing left. There's really nothing left. The only thing I can do is maybe destroy cargo, the cargo bay, to get geranium back. Right? But then what am I gonna do, right? Open up another life support. Like, I can't even activate the holodeck. There's no life support. I think holodeck requires 3 life support, total of 3, right? I need 70 geranium to actually get to that floor. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do. Phaser room. I mean, that creates food every 10 cycles. I can get rid of crew quarters. I don't know about getting rid of sick bay. Can Can I get rid of the workshop? I can't get rid of the workshop. Switch it off gets me power, right? Yeah, see, life support here is damaged. It costs duranium to repair it. Duranium, right? Duranium. I can't do anything else, right? Cargo bay I can probably shut down. If I dismantle it, I only get 15 back. That's enough to get to this. But then I would lose my cargo, right? Yeah, I would lose some cargo. Because it's currently providing me 500. Am I putting people in there? I don't even know. Oh. That chooses, huh? Interesting. I'm already full capacity on that. There's nothing else I can do, right? I've added extra cargo bay. I mean, if I remove the emergency quarters, I get 13 back. I guess I can do that. Let's do that. Oh, I only have one crew member. Alright, I need one more duranium back. Morale is actually really bad. Alright, I have 70 now, right? 80. Which one gets me the most? This one, right? Oh, I don't have enough, actually. The lower deck is actually more expensive. 100. Oh my god, 100, huh? But that gets me more duranium. Right? Because salvaging this, and this gets me more duranium back. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Well, the holodeck could be useful, right? Wait, if I do that, I'll be overflowed. That's not gonna happen. Alright, I have enough now, right? Oh my god, it requires 9 cycles. I don't need the cargo bay anymore. Six cycles, right? Huh, I definitely need to put the quarters back. Oh, but it requires 50... Oh, God. We don't have the Duranium. Build new corners. In 40 cycles, we should be able to do that. Right, now we can remove this. We actually have food. Okay. No work team. Deuterium is reducing, right? Oh shit. I can't complete that. Yeah, I can't complete that. Morale drops. %% morale goes up. We're gonna be out of fuel in 3 turns. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, we're out of fuel in 3 turns, guys. Nothing I can do about it. Yep, can't do anything about it. What happens when I'm low? I think when I'm out of Duranium, what's it say? Unlocks normal food ration options. Configures the captain's dining room into a kitchen where fresh food rations for the crew are prepared. Unlocks normal food ration options. Normal food rations cost 1 food per 3 crew. Oh, I should have upgraded that one, huh? Yeah, well, it's gonna be a new game coming out next week. That is actually the best option. If I unlock that, I wouldn't be draining Duranium every turn. Gray mode. Shit, we're in gray mode. Oh, I need enough for that. How do I go back online here? Switch on. Is it engineering? Which one is the gray mode? Oh god. We got what we needed, right? life support. Shield generator, switch off. Switch off. Probably because I've been running all those extra thingies. Cargo bay, engineering. Main engineering. We don't want to switch main engineering off. I probably should have done that sooner. Navigation and deflectors. Deflectors offline. Crew needs food, right? I need 25 units of that. Cargo bay. Okay, we can upgrade this, right? Wait, oh, I have the, oh, I need the technology for it. Let's see here, can I get the technology for it? To upgrade the captain's quarters of the mess hall? So we can get some food? We need food for the mess hall, right? Oh, it doesn't work. It's locked. It's locked. Observation dining lounge? No, right? Crew's quarters. Oh no, there's no way to like switch to better food. There's no way to switch to better food. I mean, I have food, but they won't eat it for some reason. Yeah, I can't switch to the food. Serving. I don't have the option to upgrade because that requires a technology. Oh my god. And that is missing technology? They won't let me build that, huh? I can't research it either. There's no way to circumvent that. I think it's this one right here, but they won't let me research it. 16 cycles. No. No. Officers' quarters. Science. It makes food, but I can't use the food. Borg technology. We have no Borg technology. Nope. Okay. Well, that is it, guys. There's nothing else I can do. We got screwed on the food block. Yeah, we got screwed on food block. That means... What that means is we definitely have to consume this. And we will die next turn. Yeah, we're gonna die next turn. Yep, we are out. Everything's shut down. I guess we'll have to go to gray mode, right? Oh, we are in gray mode. Yeah, it's too bad I can't just move stuff around. I have no life support in that row. Yeah, I have no life support. I I can't switch this off, right? Because that is required for engineering. I mean, sick bay, I can turn it off, I guess. No one's sick, right? I'm in gray mode, so... Morale's just gonna tank, and then we lose, right? 38 morale decrease. The hull is also decreasing. I can dismantle the engineering office. Yeah, I can't research anything for the food. Because that's the only thing that's draining our duranium right now, really. Delicious meals, no go, right? High morale threshold, What else can I... These are quarters. Oh, these are quarters. Shuttle bay, hyper scanner, negotiation tactics, cargo bay, plasma torch, workshop level 2, science, resource analysis sensors, bio laboratory, produces gel packs from food and duranium. Hydroponics, no, right? That doesn't do anything for me. This combat doesn't do anything for me. Okay, well, that's it. I can't do anything else. Well, fun game, though. Interesting. Can't wait to play the real game. So, yeah, they basically blocked us from allowing us to circumvent the mess hall's food drain. Or duranium. Duranium, right? No, deuterium drain. Yep, it's being drained. Alright. Very fun. This is Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. I'm currently playing the demo version. They recently updated the demo this morning to include the music, the title music in the main menu, and then the voiceover dialogues for Tom Paris. And Tuvok is not in this, but he will be in the full version. They did do other updates to the demo since I last did the coverage. The view screen angle, that was very nice. The nice touch there. Combat also got adjusted. I think combat is a little bit better now than the previous version. I think those are the only things that I've noticed that was major. Overall, I definitely enjoyed it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. And everyone here on Twitch, don't go anywhere. Stream's not over. I'm gonna play something else when we get back from break. So BRB.